all the way and you're tuning into the Black Hot Fire Radio.
The party scene when you're young, wild and free, cabbage like Billy Greens. Now we know what winning means. And they just wanna hang us up in distant trees while we throw fancy rats around smoking leaves. Smoke rats and soulful leaves, high notes and poetry. Concrete jungle, even from gravel, you can grow a seed. Pay my local fees, now it's time to own a deed. Praise the neighborhoods with no dreams, only fiends. Change the neighborhood with no loans, only cheese. Let our people go patrol the streets. No lish mile for quick jogs. No hard drops with 12 drift by. We are not our ancestors, nigga. We been in the pandemic, nigga. They puzzle by the bigger picture. We the young black militia. About that ass, quick son. I'ma throw this cash on quick son. Bounce it back quick, quick son. And shake that ass like it's worth son. I'm really trying to see from the opposite side. Black man dead, white cop is alive. No crime committed at the time he arrived. Cell phones coded, but the body can die. It's not with what you believe in. Then they influence what you eatin'. When that fried chicken extra seasoned. And the niggas make it extra eagles. Black on black, they're killing too hard. That's the new way to bring the news now. I be watching, don't you think it's too high? Few shots in your cruiser and then you're too high. Why? We are not our ancestors, nigga.
Yes, family, good evening from my end, and of course, good afternoon from wherever you're listening to me from. Karibuni sana to another beautiful episode of the Africa Today Show, where we get to do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m. To 10 p.m. But of course, probably from 8:15. Let me give you the exact time. Yeah, from 8:15 p.m. to 10:15 p.m. right here in the 254. Karibuni sana. It is exactly 34 minutes past the top of the hour, and I hope you're having a wonderful Friday so far. I hope your week has been beautiful and amazing and chill and of course educative for those who have been tuned in right here on the Black Hot Fire Network radio station. Thank you to everyone who's listening to us via Facebook, on YouTube, on the radio station app. If in case you don't have our radio station app, kindly rush to the Google Play Store and search for the Black Hot Fire Network radio station, where you are given the chance to actually sign in with your officials' names, or rather your nicknames, share amazing links or any articles you find informative on our social page, and you can also be able to purchase some merchandise with us. We have hoodies, we have mugs, we have t-shirts, and you can also get to print your own logos or merchandise with us if in case you are interested. But anyway, karibuni sana once again. My name is Joby, in case you're here for the first time. Shout out to Oprah in the building. Shout out to Charles in the building. And of course, shout out to everyone with us on the other platform. We're also live on the show page. So in case you're also there, kindly pin your comment sections, your comments on the comment section rather on the chat page. And of course, we'll be here to, see what's up as we get started with today's conversation. Today, I shall be sharing a couple of videos. We shall be having an easy night, a easy Friday. And I see Maria is also live, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure if they're finished, but the last time I checked, they were also live. And I'm glad to see that the studio is running and back up. But yeah, today I'll be sharing some videos, very educative. And this will take us back to, I think that was in 2022 or 2023, where there was a video once kids shared with us where a white woman was trying to summon the African spirituality, something like that. And there's another video that actually is trending online, and I'll be sharing this from the page of Ivy Anita. She's an amazing Nigerian lady who we've been sharing actually most of our videos right here, and she's very educative. I'll be sharing two of them where she's actually explaining a lot when it comes to our spirituality and white people trying to claim that and claiming that we are not any way in anyhow connected to this spirituality that we claim. And also the next one I'll be sharing is about racism, where we have this white man who actually clarifies himself and identifies himself as a racist person. But Anita Ivy breaks it down how and why they actually do always want to keep themselves on the top, and how effective that is to the Black community and why we have coons in the society. So I'll be sharing that, and of course I have Frida in the building as well, and Mr. Black Hot Fire. What's up?
Slow, Joby. Come at me slow, Joby. Slow.
I came very
Wow.
slow.
Wow.
I came very slow. What's up?
No, what's up? What's up? Yeah, like do I owe you money, nigga?
No.
All right.
My bad. Anyway, Karibu sana. Hope
You
you're
know,
amazing.
yeah, I'm good. I'm joking with you, Joby.
How is your day going?
Man, I got effed. I told you, I got effed. I got effed. Remember I told you I thought I was going somewhere within the city? Oh
Yeah.
no. I had to go 2 hours way out the city. 2 hours. I thought I was gonna be home. So I wanted to prepare my stuff for making these videos and then get ready for my nighttime show tonight. Right? So I won't be
Mm-hmm.
tired.
Mm-hmm.
I get to
Sorry,
the office, Joby. I left when we doing your morning show. I got there early. I left early, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the paperwork. Go look at this stuff. And this place is 2 hours east. And for the first 2 hours, 2.5 hours east. I said, of course, hey man, I thought this was going downtown. What you doing? Oh yeah, Keith, man. Yeah, man. It's you got to go out there to such and such town. I'm like, motherfucker, you knew this bullshit yesterday when you called me with this whole ass shit.
Yeah,
You
you just
knew
didn't
this
want
just, yeah. You didn't want me to be upset. Yeah, exactly right. You
you
knew
didn't want to
this,
tell.
yeah. He didn't want to tell me. Exactly right. I'm like, wow, you got me. You got me. You got me, man. So that's why I'm not. Cause then when I got there, he wanted me to go to another place, Joby. Got me.
Mm-hmm.
Not just do that, go to another place.
Wow.
I was like, what? I said, hey man, what's this? Go, yeah, Keith, since you already out there, we want you to go check out some other shit. Motherfucker, you want me to work all day? This is my day off. I'm supposed to be home chilling. I'm supposed to be butt naked in the house, walking around doing questionable things. I'm supposed to be walking around the house doing questionable things. I'm out
So
here working.
that's why you gotta, after working all this hard, you guys got to retire back in Africa. Enjoy some beach life, relax.
What, Joby?
Yo.
You already know I'm there. I told you I'm gonna be the number one in Baba. So you already know. You already know I'm coming home. But Joby, it won't be in the Gambia though. It won't be in the Gambia. So shout out to Demore's cousin. I won't be in the Gambia.
Your cousin is in Gambia.
Yeah, you weren't there when we were talking. I thought you was by.
I came in. I walked out when he started. Then I had to go to get something to
Okay.
eat. And
Okay, go do your thing. It's okay. Yeah, I asked them all the questions. Yes. See, you don't be knowing nothing, Joby. I need to know things. So, yeah, it's cousins in the Gambia. She moved from Kenya, opened up a business in the Gambia. I said, the Gambia, Demore, of all places? Man, is she crazy? She might be getting her coochie cut off over there.
God damn.
Yeah.
Man.
So then I said, then I asked him about when he was in Kampala. I said, Demore, how'd you end up in Kampala, nigga? We was laughing. He's like, man, Keith, I had the Kenyan shilling. I was the richest man in the building. I said, I know you were.
I know. With that money, you are rich. Oh, let me give you a short story before that. There's a time, there's this guy, I think I've said this before. There's this guy from Uganda who was trying to hit on me. That was, I think,
nah, you never told us.
It was in 2020. So he was trying to hit on me. So there's a time I was really, really and he was sweet, like, just talking to him, we can tell that this guy is really, he can treat you good and all that. So I needed I think 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And let me see how much that is in Uganda. I was surprised. I was like, then he told me, that's a lot of money. I gotta, give me a couple of days. I was like, damn, I'm asking for too much. Let me see how much it is. 3,000. I was shocked. To Uganda. Shillings. Let me see. Yeah, 82,000. You can imagine. That's a lot of money there. 82,000. That must be a lot of cash over there. God damn. he told me, you have to wait a couple of days. I look for this and all this. I was like, man, you don't have to struggle so much. I don't want to,
I
ask
want
you
to
for
break
what
it.
you
I
can't.
want to break it.
Yeah. I don't want to, ask you for too much what you can't give me. So it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to break your back like that. It's
Yeah, we
okay.
want to break your pockets. They be found like it was 50 bob in Kenya.
Yo, it's because once you hear a man tell you like, yo, you gotta give me a couple of days, it's just 3,000 Kenyan shillings. It's not a lot of money, but it's okay. It's crazy. But shout out to Jiba Jaba in the building. Karibu Sana. A shout out to Kay Williams. Hope you're doing amazing and enjoying your lunch break. And thank you so much for
Yeah,
tuning
Dan, what's
in.
up?
And I also see, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate Jiba Jaba and just saying, I'm going to retire and run naked in the Kenyan jungle. God damn. you're gonna meet their hyenas. The hyenas are gonna welcome you. You find them chilling in your shop, at your doorstep, just waiting for you. Can you imagine that? That is what we're dealing with right now in Kenya. It is crazy, but it is also beautiful. Not all parts that have wild animals and all that. You remember the brother that Keith was sharing the other video last Friday, but one of the shows we were having. You saw that literally Kenya has the most part of beautiful places. And I did share a video of how the image of Africa has always been damaged, where we just see slums, Kibera, Nigeria, people swimming on top of sewages, going to school and all that, and swimming on that shit. It's crazy. That's what you get to see. And children having all types of flies and mucus running on their crazy. It is crazy.
You talking about flies and mucus?
Yeah, that's what they show. Yeah,
I
flies,
know.
children having flies and all that. It's
I
crazy.
know.
But
I
anyway,
know.
as we get started with today's conversation, I want to start with Nigeria, and then we shall be talking about Congo, where we can see actually the M23 rebel has managed to seize more territory. And of course, this means that a lot of people are being displaced, a lot of people are being killed, and we saw recently that the US, that was actually this week, the US said that they shall not, that is the Tesla, Apple company, the Apple company, and all those companies that were labeled shall not be held accountable for the child labor that has been ongoing in DRC
Of
Congo.
course they're
And
not gonna be. Of course they're not.
mhm,
Of
mhm,
course not.
it is crazy. So yeah, the same that let me read this. What is happening in Nigeria today? We woke up to where we had 280 children, 280, if I'm not wrong, children who are kidnapped. I think Demora did a report about that a few minutes ago. And right now we can see that actually Nigeria is sending troops to rescue more than 250 kidnapped students. There was actually 280. I don't know why the news always keep on messing with the numbers and not giving us statistics
But
of
they
what is
but
on the
but they want to
ground.
go. But they want to go to war with Mali and
Mhm.
Burkina Faso and Niger, and they can't keep the children safe in school. Joby, come on, make it make sense.
They
Make it
want to
make
go to
sense.
war with Niger and Mali. That is Nigeria.
Yeah, remember? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what.
remember that was when Niger took over. Of course, we've been seeing the
Yeah,
threat coming from ECOWAS, Tinubu being the
yeah,
chairman of that bloc,
yeah.
and it's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is insane. That is the same thing I was saying earlier when you talk about also the CIAs. How do we
Yeah.
manage to hire CIAs in our own countries, but not a CIA who can literally check on African presidents not being summoned or being checked on?
How about
Like,
that?
why can you
Because
check on those
because
people who check on
you
us?
can you can do it, but you don't. You can do it, but the puppet won't do it. You can do it. You see, you was reading Queen of Zinga. Queen of Zinga created a CIA back in the
Mm-hmm,
1600s. She said she had
mm-hmm,
spies all throughout the Portuguese empire, everywhere in
mm-hmm,
Africa and in Portugal. She had spies. Let
mm-hmm.
them know what was going on. Because she was at war with these people.
It is crazy. But they're saying that the Nigerian president Bola Mohamed Tinubu on Friday, that is today, did send troops to rescue more than 250 kidnapped pupils kidnapped by the gunmen from a school in the country's northwest in one of the largest mass abductions in 3 years. The Kaduna State attack was the second mass kidnapping in a week in Africa's most populous state, where heavily armed criminals gangs on motorbikes targeted. Where do they get the motorbikes? Question number
Exactly.
one.
How they run around on motorbikes in a country and ain't nobody doing nothing about it?
Because do you know how hard Africans, especially the youth, struggle so hard to save to get a motorbike? I've
Motorbikes,
seen the
yeah.
struggle. It's not easy. People have to
I
save
know.
and literally break their back so hard to get to save that amount of money. So the question to Tinubu is, who actually sells these motorbikes? You know, if it's not anyone selling, someone is providing them. And of course, we know what is happening right here. But they're saying that this happened where heavily armed criminal gangs on motorbikes targeted victims in villages and schools and along highways in the hunt for ransom payment. The local government officials in Kaduna State confirmed that the kidnapping attack on Kuringa School on Thursday, but gave no figures, as they said that they will still be working out on how many children had been abducted. At least one person was shot dead during the attack. The local residents gave the information, and it is crazy, man. This is insane. I've been talking about the matter.
How the bandits always have guns and the regular Africans don't? How these bandits all have weapons?
The same thing we keep on asking about the northern parts of Kenya. That is true.
Kenya,
Where we
that's
a
right.
lot of oil being stolen right there. Where do the guns
course.
come from? You know, because you hear villagers or this amount of people have been killed, this amount of people have done this, and they get to provide that. But of course, the questions cannot be answered by us. The question can only be answered by these puppets, if only they are withdrawn from the seat, like what we can see Niger and Mali do. You know, detaining them for a couple of months, you know, and finding a way how they can answer to the nation. There's a lot of wind where you are.
No, go ahead. Mute my mic, Joby. I'm outside right now. Mute my mic for me.
Okay. Right. So yeah, I'm saying that the attacks have been ongoing, and the answers we can only get them from Tinubu, but that cannot happen if he's still the president. You know, we need answers like what we can see Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso doing, and that is detaining these presidents and us getting answers from them. How have you been using funds? Where have these funds been going? You know, why did this and this happen and you didn't find solution? You know, all those answers need to be provided, and that is actually to most of the African countries, because we know what we're going through. But moving on is about DRC Congo, and where we can see actually they actually declaring a war in this country. And if only we were educated enough as Africans, with how idle we are, with the copy and paste kit, the parties and all that, we should actually go and read these people who actually and stand with the Congolese. That is what generally I'm saying. That is what we need to be doing. So I want to share this very quickly before I even share the article of DRC Congo. So remember this week, not this week, but last month, if I'm not wrong, we did share a video of Eric Prince, who said that Africa needs or cannot govern itself. He also added that, they need people to govern them because we have weaklings in the continent. So I want to share this video. Actually, this is something I found out today, that in December, that was last year, he attempted to actually bring foreigners in DRC Congo, and that is for them to invade the places where there's mining sites and where there's a lot of resources being extracted. So let me see if I can find the video and share it with you guys. Eric Prince. There it goes. If I'm not wrong, this is it. Okay, not this one. Let me see.
You may have seen Lukaku.
Nah, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it. If I don't find it, I'll share it later with you guys, maybe on the WhatsApp. But let me see this one.
Then it's time for us to just put the imperial hat back on to say we're going to govern those countries.
So for those who didn't watch the video, this is the first information. Then I want to find the other one and see and share it with you of where we can see that actually in December he attempted, and that the UN stopped him. He attempted to bring foreigners from Australia, Canada, to come and settle in DRC Congo.
Countries, if you're incapable of governing yourselves, because enough is enough, we're done being invaded.
Because our own national security risk is it.
Exactly.
National security interests are at stake.
You can say that about pretty much all of Africa. They're incapable of governing themselves and benefiting their citizens, because the governments there are all about looting and pillaging and lining their pockets and going shopping in Paris instead of actually
All right, hold on a
making their
second.
country
Hold
a
on.
better.
People on the left are going to watch this. They're going to say, wait a minute, Eric Prince is talking about being a colonialist again.
Absolutely. Yes. Then it's time for us to just
Yeah, so if you can remember that video, that was what he said that was last month. We shared that, and I want to find the other one and see if I can share it. Okay, there it goes. Share my screen.
Policeman apparently keeps meddling in Africa.
And if so many of these countries around the world are incapable of governing themselves, then it's time for us to just put the imperial hat back on to say we're going to govern those countries.
A special UN group claims to have evidence that Blackwater founder Eric Prince attempted to broker a deal to deploy 2,500 Argentinian, Colombian, and Mexican mercenaries in the Democratic Republic.
So meaning these people are not only trying to flock America with all these illegal aliens, they are also trying to flock them in the continent. And I'm not surprised, trust me, and I want to pose that. I'm not surprised that this is happening. I mean, has been ongoing. If you try look at the Chinese, how comfortable they've gotten to be here, the Indians, the whites, like all of them, all their group, all the WhatsApp group, all of them. So I'm not surprised, but this is the audacity. This is the audacity. And this is what Kagame is doing right now, actually. Bringing the asylum seekers and threatening us. Oh, if you guys don't try, if you guys don't try, bring these asylum seekers, I'll have to find you back your money. It's funny, right? It's really, really funny.
He ain't giving no money back. Corrupt
I
ass
know.
bastard.
It is funny, if you don't do this, this is what I'm gonna do, and all that. It is super, super crazy. And Skady is the one to be questioned if any of these attempts to happen. And I'm not sure. I'm certain he won't allow this to happen. I hope, because if this is an attempt in December 2023, we're just 2 months away from 2023. So we're not sure if this is going to happen or not, but this is very alarming at a very high rate. Very alarming.
Republic of the Congo's North Kivu province. Their primary task? Fight the M23 militant group that's been blamed for displacing millions of Congolese. But the UN said Prince also wanted to, get this, secure mining areas. The UN report said Prince was allegedly trying to get a hold of evidence that would push the UN troops out of the DRC. The UN has agreed to pull out at the end of this year. Prince hasn't publicly commented on this allegation, though he hasn't discussed previous UN charges either. The UN group reported that the Congo deal had been halted with no further clarification, only alleging it stemmed from a bilateral agreement between the United Arab Emirates and the DRC. The UAE denies the allegation, though a different UN group accused Prince of helping create a so-called police force in Somalia in 2012 and later violating an arms embargo, among other charges. Then, in 2019, the UN accused Prince of violating another arms embargo when he allegedly tried to provide mercenaries and weapons to Khalifa Haftar, a Libyan militia commander who had once worked with the CIA and wanted to overthrow the UN-backed Libyan government.
So yeah, that is the video over there. It's the audacity for me. Just the nerve. Like, you have the nerve, It's not enough if you're stealing resources for the last almost 30 years. Now you're trying to flock your people and telling them secure the mining areas. The nerve. The nerve. And we are seated in poverty. It's just crazy, It is crazy. I'd love to, trust me. I'd love to. You're just seated in the richest continent in the world and you are poor. I mean, poor governance. I mean, yes. Do we notice, or do we want to keep on demonstrating? I'm tired of it in the streets personally. I want to hit the streets if only I have a government that is working and I'm supposed to check on. But this one, you're checking, but it's not working. You keep on checking on it, but there's nothing, no change. You keep on checking on yourself. You need to understand something that you've not been taught. Something you've not been taught. It is super, super crazy, man. And this is so, so sad. And what is happening right now. So I want to read the article of what is happening currently right now in DRC Congo, where we can see actually the M23 rebels have managed to seize more territory. And that was yesterday as clashes went on for the third day in the eastern parts of Democratic Republic of Congo, forcing even more people to flee their homes. And that was the local residents, most of them information. And the United Nations reported that was yesterday, no, on Wednesday, sorry, that more than 100,000 people had been displaced that week, and most of them from around parts of the northern Kivu province of Nyanzale, and where some 80,000 people lived alongside tens of thousands and who had already fled earlier fighting in the region. By Thursday, the Tutsi-led M23 had also taken the town of Kibirizi, 30 kilometers, that is 18 miles to the northeast. And this is crazy, man. Kagame is to blame. And then I remember there's a time, I think, and let me find this article where we saw Kagame declining, that he is not the one to blame for what is happening, that actually Congo is the one to blame for the apartheid that happened in Rwanda, and all that. Let me see if I can find it. Declines.
Question is, who's funding the rebel groups? They don't got no jobs. Where the money come from? None of these rebel morons got any jobs, or any factories or any businesses that make money. Question is, where's the money coming from to keep all these operations going? Now that's always the dirty secret. Who's got the money to fund all these operations to keep these goofy Negroes running throughout Africa, killing people and tearing shit up? So you got to understand, they make sure they got the dumbest of the dumbest out there. These people have no schooling. Put guns in their hands. Hey, we're gonna make you a leader or something when you steal all this. They're never gonna lead nothing or have anything. They're just there to kill people so the white people come in and steal resources out of there. And then when they're done with them, they'll shoot. They'll put a bullet in their head and find them another fake leader. Hey, if you wanna fight for shit, we'll give you some money. Yeah, I wanna fight too. Okay, you're the new M23 rebel leader. Okay.
So this was on, let me see, that was on 18th of February this year, and there's an article which says it was arguably that the most consequential report delivered at any African Union summit. That the fact may escape some is an example as any of how the security situation on the continent all but hijacks the 37th of the African Union Summit. Such is the gravity of the report, and the chair of the reforms, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, who presented it, could and probably should have been expected to do little else. After his presentation as it is, he once again found himself having to address the crisis in the Democratic Republic of Congo. In 2016, the AU Assembly appointed President Kagame to lead a reform of the organization which would bridge the gap between the ambition and the practical reality of what it was capable of doing. Among the reforms was to put the AU on sound footing financially. It is not overstating it to suggest the AU reforms as fundamental to the AU remaining a viable situation, not only the African continent but globally. Yet, alongside the reports, the crisis in the DRC vied for attention, and it got it with strong terms. It was Kagame at his most direct, the hard-hitting tone suggesting exemplification, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, will not only the DRC leadership but wider world that seems determined. I'm trying to get what this is heading to. I want
Here's
him.
nothing. That's him. That's him saying he's a bootlicker. He's not. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Things are happening. And I told you, shout out to Demore. I had Demore put up Rudo's response. How is Rudo in Kenya, considered a poor country? How is Rudo got $400 million? His net worth is worth $400 million. $400 million. Now, he hasn't made shit. It made me laughing. If you calculate his salary, he'd have to been in the president for like 30,000 years. Exactly. Explain it. He hasn't invented shit. He hasn't created no manufacturing, created no jobs. He's got $400 million. Okay? And you wonder why who's stealing from Africa. All these, like I told Demore, subtract that. Kagame, Rwanda's 10 times poorer than Kenya. 10 times poorer than Kenya. But Kagame is worth $100 million more than Rudo. He's worth $500 million. Explain to me, how does a moron in a poor-ass country like Rwanda, he hasn't invented nothing, he hasn't made no businesses, no manufacturing, but he's worth $500 million.
It's crazy, man.
Uru's family.
We are about to see his net worth even going higher. I mean, once they start extracting that cobalt, that's it. You know, you're gonna see the net worth going much higher. I mean, look at Kagame. You know, look at the Kenyattas. You know, I'm certain if you look at Nana Akufo-Addo, it's even probably higher. Tinubu, Buhari. Oh.
Yeah, the same. It's copy and paste. They make their puppets wealthy, so they do their bidding. Make it easier for the control. Yeah. So you guys say, well, you're like, why do you think all that do when you look at the dude down in Equatorial Guinea with all these Lamborghinis and Bugattis and all that kind of stuff, Jovi? What has he done? This moron has never created nothing.
The Equatorial Guinea president, right?
the vice president. And his daddy's the president. He's the vice president. Equatorial Guinea's vice president. Vice president, Joey. Vice president. The vice president is the son of the president. All his Bugattis and Lamborghinis and our people are poor as hell. You know, getting flushed with toilet, living in their own shit and piss.
It's the audacity for me, you know. Which you're not even an official, man. You just want toy cars here. You don't even need a Range Rover or something classy. You just need
because they always Toby. They always make sure they psychopathic, moronic African puppets are in power.
You don't look presentable. I mean, which office are you running again?
He's the vice president.
Yeah, that's me. I mean, that's me being the AU now. You know, I'm being the. You say you run which country again do you represent? I mean, you came with that with a what? A Lamborghini and what? Okay. Okay.
A Bugatti, my $3,000 suits.
Do you have do your people have enough educational access? I mean, is it
it's people in object poverty, Joe.
Do we have desks in those classes or do we have plastics? No. You know?
Joey, the private Equatorial Guinea is 10 times worse than Kenya. See, when we think about the poverty in Kenya, Joe, it's worse in more other African countries. Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, just Guinea itself, or Guinea-Bissau. You're like, God damn.
Crazy, man.
Poverty, like, you don't even got a place to use the bathroom. Shitting in the forest, Joby.
Well, until our stomach touch our backbones, especially those who are still asleep. You know, it's a high time we realize we are on a war. You know, it's a high time. I mean, look at them trying to flock Australians, Canadians here, just in the name of resources. And this is what I want to share this video from Anita I, because today's videos. I just have 2 videos to run us till the end of the shows, which I know they're very educative. And I don't know which one to start with. Them being racist, they're trying to mess up with our spirituality. Because I love the way Anita Ivy breaks it. I think I should start with how self-hate has been created. Self-hate has been created, and the fact that these people keep on pushing their narrative to favoring them, it has made African people belittle themselves. And that is why I want to go back to what you experienced yesterday. You find someone telling you, we've always been on the bottom. I mean, it's always going to be like that, you know?
Family. I told Joey this story. Like, I was in Alabama yesterday, guys, in Mobile, right? And so these cats, they can hear my California accent. Hey, man, where you from? You from California? I said, yeah, where y'all from? I'm from here, from Mobile. No, we from Cali, too. I said, oh, shit, okay. How'd you guys get over here in Alabama? Oh, man, we had family that moved over here, and it's too expensive in California. We can afford to live it over here. You can't afford nothing in California. I said, I know that's right. I said, man, the Mexicans are taking over everything, man. Pretty soon, I might come back here. Y'all be replaced with Mexicans. And to a fault, they all defended. Yeah, man, the Mexicans are great, though. I ain't got no problem with no Mexicans. They're all great. I said, what? I said, they're racist and shit towards us. Yeah, but, you know, some of us are lazy. I'm like, well, you can't make this up. I was like, what? I said, you know, they bring in more in and keep us on the bottom. He said, yeah, but those ain't just Mexicans. Those are Guatemalans, Honduras, and El Salvadorians. And I said, whatever you want to call them. It's Hispanics, goddamn Latinos, whatever they call themselves. Right? Mm-hmm. So they don't identify with us. They call themselves white people. You know, they're not. But they'll make them honorary white people in this country to go against us. Yeah, man, but I ain't got no problem with them. You know, it is what it is. No. And both of them, they grew up in Compton, right? I said, Compton is not black no more. You can't call it boys in the hood. It'd be essays in the hood. They start laughing. He said, yeah, that's right. Hey, it's the Mexicans that took that shit over. I said, I know. That's what I'm telling you. Even that iconic movie of 30 years ago, you can't make it today. Because there's no boys in the hood. There's Mexicans in the hood over there. Because I said, man, whatever, you guys, this is crazy. I said, this means we're going to be further on the bottom. They said, well, we've always been on the bottom. You know, that's it. What's the big problem with that? I'm like, God damn. There's slavery niggas around here, boy. Good joke.
It is crazy. So let me share this as this man admits racism and much more.
So I'm racist, and this video is about me being racist. In 2006, I stayed in South London for a few weeks with a friend.
Yeah, I thought he was British. I knew he was British.
Rental periods on 2 houses. And one day I came home from work early and walked past the local secondary school in Wrexham just as the kids were coming out. And I was surprised to see that a lot of the black kids were being picked up by their dads. And I remember thinking, oh, wow, I didn't realize that. Black dads do stick around. Now,
wow.
Obviously, I'm not proud of this. And at the time, I think if somebody had come up to me at a party or something and said, black dads don't stick around, I would have argued with them and said, of course they do. Because intellectually, in my higher brain, I know, and I did know that black dads stick around. But somehow, subconsciously, I had acquired the idea that they didn't. You see, one of the problems with racism is that our brains are actually designed for prejudice.
Liar.
In the sense that they are designed to pick up cues from the world around us.
You guys' brains are wired for prejudice. Black people don't know how to be prejudiced. We don't know how to be racist. It's not in our nature. We're the only people globally. It's not in our nature to be racist. We're the only people. It's not in our nature because we're the only real human beings. I had to go deep into the science. It's the reason why everybody's racist. We're not. Go ahead, Joe.
Take shortcuts to understanding how the world works. And that would be fine if we didn't live in a racist society. But in a racist society, you're constantly bombarded with messages about races and what the essential nature of those races
all
are.
right, about black people
It's
being
just
dirty
aren't true,
niggas.
that aren't
About
accurate. And
where
I
you
think
at,
in
where you
some
at,
ways
Jenna
the people
Mosquito?
who are overtly racist,
This motherfucker right here probably your neighbor. Where you at, Jenna Mosquito? Go ahead,
who
Joe.
admit to being racist, who are white supremacists, are easier to contend with because we know that they're there and they are conscious of their bias, and we can debate it with them and argue it with them. But it's the people like me who claim not to be racist, who claim that we are somehow immune from this disease in our society, that can be the really dangerous ones. Because if we don't admit to ourselves that we carry this prejudice, how on earth can we ever deal with it? Now, I know that the argument is often given that we can't have people second guessing themselves and constantly on guard about, you know, oh,
See,
am I being
remember,
racist? Why not?
it ain't because it's not even the reason that they're on the top now, right? When they were on the bottom, they were still racist and fucked up. The African was still raising them up and teaching them how to read and write, how to wash their ass. They were still racist then. Had nothing to do with them, the economic standards, man. Don't think it's when they were on the bottom, they were still fucked up and racist. As Africans were kind and loving, teach them, hey, moron, this is how you read this. This is A. Say A, B, C, D. They were still racist, even when they were living in their own shit and piss. They were still racist. So had nothing to do about the economic standing that they say, oh, when white people became more economically high, the hierarchy, they became more racist. That's a goddamn lie. They were fucked up, you know, eating their own ass, eating their own doodle and shit. They were racist. You know, when a black man said, hey, white man, don't dig in your ass and eat your own shit. That's filthy. Causes diseases. He said, shut up, you dirty nigga. Don't teach me nothing.
Between me and who's that? God damn it! You eating feces.
That's right. That's exactly what that like Joby said, what they said. My God, you eating feces. Hey, so what? And talking, scream at you with a mouthful of doodle.
Fact is, the burden of racism has to be borne by somebody. You know, if I don't make a conscious effort to not be racist, then it will be people of color around me who have to take that burden on my behalf, and that just can't be right. What that moment in Streatham taught me is that I have no room for complacency. Saying that I'm anti-racist, being intellectually opposed to racism, is no guarantee of not being racist. And the job of combating racism belongs to all of us, and it is an ongoing job.
So in that video, he spoke about how him as a white man subconsciously bought into certain narratives about Black people that aren't true. And he subconsciously believes or believed these narratives, even though the evidence before him said different. Now, he said what he said, and we all heard what he said, but permit me to take my commentary to a different angle. Now, I want to be talking about us as African people, Black people, and how we too buy into certain narratives, subconsciously buy into and believe certain narratives that aren't true, even though the evidence before us say different. Like, say, for example, we believe that white people are generally good people, angelic beings, even though the history and
And
the
they're
things
not
that they
good
continue
people.
to do on a daily basis say otherwise. That is because
Exactly.
we are in a society that continue to perpetuate these narratives. So even though we see differently, like say, for example, in the US of A, there is this constant thing of them folks going to, mass pew 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 schools, right? Everybody can say this, not only Black people or African people, the Indians, the Chinese, the Native Americans, everybody can say this. But somehow, for some weird reason, even though the evidence says, these people are like this historically and presently, look at what they are
Wicked.
doing. But there is this belief that they are something else because of how the society wants
No,
people generally
society.
to see
They set up
them folks,
society.
right? Even Black
Evie,
people.
they set up society. You understand? It's not because society did it. They created that society when they started conquering. They set up a white supremacist system. It's not that it's not by osmosis that it just happened. Everybody, they set up a system where they was always considered good, even though they were killing and robbing and stealing and shit. And in the movies, they show them being good. In the movies, they make black people criminals. Whether you be in America, Africa, they show you somebody with flies and shit on their face and all fucked up. And in America, they show the African, some Americans as gangsters. Hey, who you know? Cause talking all ignorant, drinking and smoking and doing drugs and shooting each other. And they show themselves. That's what I told you. These movies and TV are mind controlled. So that paints the narrative, Evie. It's not an accident that this is the way you look at it. This is well scripted. It's a scripted, it's a fake, the world scripted phony system saying that they're good people when they're not. That way you got Africans saying, oh, they're like the angels. Oh, everybody, Joey said, they was going to work and somebody white was walking by and these two niggas started smiling. Because in their mind, oh, these are like the angels. They don't get the real thing. These are people that committed genocide, killing kids, hanging, raping, pillaging, murdering. That ain't in your mind. Go ahead, Joby.
True.
Or can and have bought into certain narratives about themselves or their people that are not necessarily 100% true. They subconsciously subconsciously buy into these narratives and they subconsciously believe them because they exist in an environment where these narratives are they're being constantly bombarded with these narratives.
Right.
And over time,
mind
these
control.
narratives stick to their subconscious and they buy
Exactly.
into these things. And
That's called TV, movies, and music. Go straight to your subconscious. Your subconscious believes what it exactly. Go ahead, Joby.
And somehow unfortunately the evidence before them stop to become facts, and they don't even pay this evidence much attention because of how much they have been bombarded with these lies, and the lies become facts. We'll all operate within the same system of white supremacy, right? But what this system do for white people is that it empowers them. For a white person, these false narratives help them be even more racist, give them reason, I would even say, to feel like, oh, their racism is valid because all of these negative things about these people. What is wrong with these people, right? We must be more superior, of course, to these people because how do they have all of these negatives? Hell, and look at us, we have only positives, right? This false narrative also helped them to be even more proud to be white and of the white group that they find themselves in. Narrative of lies further reinforce their position in racism and further reinforce why they should be proud and love themselves even more. And then when
they go on the continent and they see black people worshiping them, it just validates their white supremacy. Man, these niggas worship us too. Damn right. They know we better. Look at the way they treat us. You have a black person they talk crazy to in Nairobi, and a white person. You see, look at the way they talk to this black person. But look at the way they talk to me. They get right. They act right when they talk to me.
We give them more reasons to continue with the racism,
All right.
More and love their people even more and love their systems even more because these false narratives encourage everything white is good, basically.
That's right.
The contrary, though, the opposite is the case for black people and people of color who find themselves in such environments, which in a way we all kind of do regardless of our location. But more in some locations, it's a lot more intense than others, right? I hope you guys understand what I mean. But the opposite is the case for black people and people of color when they buy into these narratives of lies, when they subconsciously buy into them and believe them. It encourages self-hate because now this, that, and the third, according to the environments that they grew up in, is wrong with their people. Their people are this, that, and the third negative. Their people are this, that, and the third evil. Their people are all out here on the streets just doing all of these bad things. Even though this person can see the evidence in front of them saying the contrary. But because, like I said earlier, the negatives are always more reinforced and they're always bombarded with them. They believe into these things and they start to internalize these things. And that leads to self-hatred. That's where we get the coons from. basically. That's where we get the coons from, right?
But
So they internalize all of
this
this
young lady in
negativity.
Nigeria knows what a coon is now. And where we get the coons
I know.
from. That's right.
She's so grown. I'm liking her videos. She's so grown. You know, we're in this journey together.
You start to feel bad about yourself and the group that you are from. You start to hate the group that you're from. This then leads to self-hatred. Because once you don't take a break, take a step back and actually say, wait a minute, what am I hearing? Like, if you are not lucky enough, I would say, because not many of us are lucky enough to be able to, make these distinctions. English cannot kill me. Lucky enough to make these distinctions in our brains and actually take a step back and reevaluate all of the things that we are hearing, and do the decolonizing work and actually work on ourselves and step out of this bubble of coonery that they basically want us all to be in, this bubble of self-hatred that they basically want us all to be in, because why are they spreading all of these lies when they know damn well that it isn't true? So if people are not lucky, people in our community, now, are not lucky enough to take a step back and do this work, then we end up with people who are going to be, just apologists for the history of lies, apologists for the narratives, present day narratives of lies as well. And they will believe all of this with their full chest, with their whole heart, and they will take it as facts, even though the evidence says differently. The effects, it's different. The result is different. How we act when and if we buy into these narratives of lies is very different from how they act when and if they buy into these narratives of lies. We buy into the same narratives, but the results are different because these narratives empower them, while these narratives put us in a position of, we start to feel a certain kind of way. It doesn't empower us. It puts us in a very, below par position, and how it reflects in our behavior and how we carry ourselves as Black people is it's not empowering. We start to carry ourselves in a very and below the standard kind of lives. We get people like this.
That's why I like white people. They do.
Now, this was just disbelief for me. This was the worst part. This was just that disbelief.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool as Peterson. What's his name, fellas? That's that cool as American preacher that gave. What's his name? Jesse Lee Peterson. This cool, the Alabama coon.
Was that disbelief?
Do it right.
Do you think so?
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah,
Do
tell
you
us
think
everything.
that whites do it right?
There's a report that says that white people are becoming the minority in America.
Mm.
And I tremble at that idea because once whites are gone, America will be nothing but hell.
Really?
Because white people are more innovative.
Can you imagine?
And creative. And,
Yeah,
they just want a first.
Yeah, that Joby. That's why he's giving deals on the radio, and he what you call a super coon, Joby. That's what he
looks. He can't even talking the way he's talking. He looks very creative. Oh my God! To a Black man, how do you do an interview to a Black man who's drunk? Like you don't have to question them about what?
He sounds retarded. He's not drunk. He just looks like that, Joby. He sounds crazy.
I bet the mom was pregnant drinking them.
Classic. So they get
You look like this, man. Why?
educated.
Do you think that's an innate quality of whites?
Yes,
You do.
I do.
Okay.
Because look what happens when
And they love when they get these kind of coons. They love when they get these kind of coons, Joby. Like, oh my God, this makes white people and white supremacy feels good.
This white man is looking at
Yeah.
him. Like,
He's like, wow, yes.
You know you're wrong, but it's okay. Give us the.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He said yes. I want because they want all of them to think like Jesse Lee Peterson. They're mad that they're looking on the internet and seeing people like you, Joey. They're pissed off that they see your ass on here.
Okay.
Because look what happens when the colored people take over. It turned into pure hell.
Mm.
You can't name one city, one state, one that's controlled by the blacks, and you want to go live there.
They're
So you see
controlled
how he
by
was
the
speaking in
blacks.
that video.
They're
He too,
controlled by the blacks. You can't name one city, one place they're controlled by the blacks, because the blacks is all fucked up.
Crazy.
Go ahead,
bought
Joe.
into this narrative. He too doesn't see himself.
I mean, this is the kind of coons you're dealing with. I mean, you guys have to just you gotta deal with this. You know, what? This is crazy. This is just crazy, and this is just crazy. The miseducation. Let me tell you, white people. I try. I can't understand the mindset. How they manage to just damage the mindset globally of black people, like, and it really worked for some of the. It really worked because we have a bunch of coons talking like this, bunch of them.
As good enough to be able to, create anything good in a country. He trusts, them folks because of how they've been painted over the years historically as the only good people that could ever do anything good and great, even though, other people have been doing great things and are still doing great things, by the way, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is a narrative that is the status quo. Even though these folks only got to be able to create such thriving communities and countries because they went around stealing other people's ish and using other people's ish to build themselves. As we
Exactly.
speak right
Same
now,
people
they are
shit. Exactly.
constantly causing instability in other people's countries so theirs can be stable and thriving. All of that doesn't matter. There's no way this man is a grown ASS man. He knows this definitely. But the truth that is in front of him doesn't matter because he has subconsciously, strongly bought into and believed the lies. And like I said, these lies don't empower black and brown people when they buy into them. They empower them palm-colored folks when they do, but the reverse is the case for a black or brown person when they buy into these lies. I don't know. I hope I was using the right words here to try and express my thoughts, but I hope you guys can understand what I mean. I went on and on here for a minute, but I just wanted to bring this video. Do let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys.
Yeah, so that was the first video, and shout out to Anita Ivy. She's really doing amazing. I really like her videos, and it's been a while since I checked anything she's been doing, and that was something very educative, especially to majority of us who cannot understand, why these white people keep on feeding their narrative, favoring them only, and how we feed on it subconsciously, and how it destroys also our thinking and our view towards them. But let me go through the comments before I go to the next video. And shout out to Jason Hill with us in the building. John Mosquito, and to everyone listening to us maybe from the show page on the network. In case you are there, kindly remember you can pin your comments as well right here. And for those who are also with us on the radio, you can also come to the show page and pin your comments on the chat page. So I see Jiba Jabba saying that $400 million he could pay and fix the electricity or build a national telecom infrastructure.
Exactly. They won't do it. Him and who were alone. They were $900 million together. They can fix all that shit in Kenya, but they don't care. And then if they do it, the white man's gonna come at them. Because remember, Africa's not supposed to be developed for Africans. The white people can have it. The Africa's not supposed to be developed for Africans. And that's the same kind of cool about them. So I'm glad to see Joby can tell now. She said that's the same thing we got to do. It's the same thing we got to do with on the continent too, Joby. you got the Jesse Lee Petersons on the continent too. That's what symbol. That's what symbol was.
This one, trust me, that one. The mom find she was intoxicated the whole night. You find out that one is okay, Shout out to them. I also see Jibataba saying that their foreman is Mexican. I bet so. And obviously Jason says, yep, but Mexicans still moving out of California while there. You didn't finish the sentence, but anyway, Karibu Sana. Shout out to Ricky Snow with us also on Facebook. He says, hey kid, you need to wake up your grandma and tell her California is dummies to Allah. Okay.
I know. Hey, my grandmother died in Cali, so she's gone, Ricky. She's gone, Ricky. Yeah, but you couldn't get her to leave. As they were gentrifying the neighborhood around her, Ricky. Look at it. Look, she kicked me out because I got rid of Jesus. Hey, you come back to my house, boy. So they gentrified South Central LA around her ass. I got this house in 1940, whatever, I think it's 45. She told me, right? Then she said, I said, Grandma, it ain't 1945 no more. Ain't nobody black in this neighborhood. You got barbed wire and electric fences. All these Mexicans right here who hate your black ass. I got my gun for these goddamn motherfuckers. But she died. She never left. And my brother and my family, we didn't want the house, so we sold that shit up. We weren't gonna live in that shit. But but my grandma was constantly going to Vegas, so she was her retirement. She stayed gambling. she stayed in Vegas, so she didn't stay in LA. She gambled all her money away. She didn't leave us a goddamn thing. Go ahead, Joe.
Is one selfish grandma over there. But anyway, shout out to Joe Mosquito, still with us also on TikTok. Shout out to Macambo. I see you. Thank you so much for tapping the screen and welcome to the Blackout Fire. Shout out to Justo for fun. Hi, shout out to Williams. I don't know which Williams is this with us on TikTok, but shout out to you. Hope you're doing great. And shout out to Mafta. Shout out to Malcolm X and to everyone with us also on these other platforms. I also see Jason Hill added earlier. No, that is K. Williams, that they have no problem with being at the bottom. I mean, yeah, that is what Keith was told by the fellows, he met over there, that, blacks have always been on the bottom anyway. So, I mean, it's not going to change a thing if people try to fight for their position right now. So it is crazy. Jason also says that all these military-aged men coming besides Mexican. And Jiba Jaba said also that poor and working-class whites are more out front. The wealthy ones use laws and policy. Okay. Excuse me. And I also see... Jerome, so far that if you pin some comments on TikTok, it won't allow you... they won't allow you to post them, And I also see you are saying all white people are subconsciously racist to black people in their nature. Yep. K. Williams also added a lot of black people today you cannot talk to about nothing. There is important. That's important. They have no survival instance and they are not race fast like others. Okay. And but Jerome Mosquito said that the black man always subordinates and taking orders from Caucasian men is in most movies. That is true, man.
Yeah,
that is true.
Exactly. That's the mind control.
Do you know it's crazy how we've never picked this, but I understand, man. We have been so brainwashed. We never picked this.
Remember, look at the movies.
Yeah.
The black man is always the sidekick. Yeah. He's the funny flunky, and the white man's always the hero. That's mind control.
Hi, sir. I did this, sir. It's gonna talk to you crazy, and you're gonna still answer back.
That's right.
It's crazy. John Mosquito says that the black man always. I read that. Jibba was saying that to watch any Western movie at the 1930s and the 1960s, 1960s, you'll see the true white man's behavior. God damn.
Well, and the funny part about that, Jibba Jabba, him playing cowboys is not even historically correct. The cowboys were black men. Remember, because they called us boys, they didn't want to treat us as men. So I told Jibba, they infantilize us everywhere. They make us children. So they called us cowboys. Remember, they called us cowmen. And so white people, when they created Hollywood, they made themselves cowboys. They let them call themselves boys. So they took the term that was African men coming out of slavery, going into the western part of the United States and getting these jobs and being cattle farmers and cattle rustlers and cow hands, and the term became cowboy because, of course, it was meant to be derogatory. But the black man became so famous that white people do what they always do. They take over something and they claim it was them all the time. It's their psychopathic nature. They come in and claim it, and so that was us all the time. Go ahead, Joey. What you drinking, Joey? Must be good. You got hot chocolate or something?
No, the stock.
Oh, that stock. Okay, look good. I think it must be good as hell. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice, hot and nice and sweet.
It's healthy. It's healthy at least.
Yeah, I've been drinking that. I think the whole of
I,
this week.
I hope you ain't been drinking no soda with it. Now sound like
And
you.
oh, come
Uh,
on, what combo is that? What combo is that? Shout out to Samuel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I also see K Williams. I don't know what you mean about my cousin. Which cousin? I never post. I don't post none of my family members. None.
I think it was
None.
that was the Morris cousin. I think you probably talking. Whose cousin did what? What we talking about, K. Williams?
Joby, your cousin is learning a lot like you. I see you always posted her videos. I don't know who's that, but anyway, shout out to her.
He's talking about Anita Ivy. Anita Ivy's
Oh,
Nigerian. Yeah, he's talking about Anita Ivy.
okay, yeah. Shout out to her, man. She's my cousin. I really like her a lot. She's like the mindset is really brilliant and amazing. I learned a lot
But,
from her at the beginning as well. So I gotta give her credit.
but,
John
but she's
says that.
waking up the same time you were waking up. She's learning the
Yep.
same time you were learning.
John Mosquito says I was watching this young lady yesterday. She was doing a live and she's very much awake and aware. Yeah, she's on TikTok and she's reaching a lot of youth so far. Jibajaba is saying that if we are inferior, why do you obsess with our penis? God. Say Joby, who is in that studio? I'm alone, man. It's a ghost. Who you seeing? I'm alone, man. I'm alone making my dish. What's up?
It's Friday. Ain't no Negroes in there with Joby on no Friday.
Man, take me back to 2022. You'd find a bunch of people right here just quiet. Take me back to 2022 when I moved here. It was crazy. I also see Jabajaba is giving us the name of that coon is Jace Lee.
Peterson. Yeah, Jason Lee Peterson, right? Jesse Lee Peterson, that coon ass Negro. I think it's Jesse Lee Peterson, right?
Penis. I'm a penis.
Peterson. Peter. Like Peter's son. Yeah, Peter. Like Peter then son. Peterson.
Okay, and they used to say he was sued for grabbing for white men. Okay, graping for white men. Graping.
Yeah. Remember, those are guys at his studio. Remember, he was trying to get their butt cheeks. That's right. I forgot about Jesse.
No wonder he looks like that. No wonder he looks like that. He cries a lot, you know. He truly cries a lot from him, looking like T.D. Jakes right here, you know. Crazy.
That's right. He got caught trying to rape those are the staff members. Jibba Jabba. He got caught trying to get some booty from them white men.
Oh man. Usually, normally it is him
the other way around.
to be getting them flags, but now he's the one trying
That's right, because they done made him an honorary coon, Joby. So he figured, hell, I can get white butt now. Shoot, they gave him a little bit of power.
Oh my God. Crazy. Tell me more. But anyway, I also see Jabajaba says is rainbow on the low. I see, man. I see. Thank you for educating me. And Danny also says, I wonder what Negroes like this. Karibu sana Danny Harrison. You're saying that, so I wonder what Negroes like this. Like Jeez is going to think when he build up Africa. We cannot count him. We're not counting him. We don't need him. You know, he's already gone. You know. And I also see Jason says that while immigrants move in, I know it's crazy. And that Jibba was saying that that's why the movie Shaft was revolutionary. A strong black man in the lead. Amazing, which is rare. And Jason says that some of my ancestors were cowboys in Little Rock,
Arkansas.
Little
Rock,
and
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Great uncles and grandparents. That's nice. But speaking of our ancestors, I want to share this. The second video that I had also aligned for today's show. We have shout out to Kit. Remember, there's a video that we shared sometime. I think it was in 2022 or 2023, where we had Anita Ivy, still her. And this white woman was trending. Actually, it was you who shared the video with me. Then I shared on the shows, one of the shows, where we had this white woman trying to summon the African spirits and all that. And it's now becoming a thing.
Yeah.
I want to share this.
Yeah, because they know that's the real deal. They know that they made up a lie. the African spirituality is the real thing because it's proven, Joby, through science. Science has proven what the African believe is real. And the science has proven that all these religions are lies. Go ahead, Joby.
Halloween, and that's an African traditional religion. Hoodoo is not. Closed practices require initiation. Okay, Voodoo is not a religion. It has no specific gods. It has no specific worship. This idea that it's a closed practice just comes from a bunch of noobs on TikTok. And I don't care if you're black. Just because you're black, you don't get to decide this thing that's always been existing. Hey, I'm Italian. Do I get to call myself?
See, they get mad. They get mad when they're not invited. They get mad. You don't get to decide, nigga, because it's your shit. We want that shit too, nigga. You don't get to decide about your shit. You told us our stuff was evil. I thought it was evil. You didn't want to have nothing to do with it. We're evil for doing it. That's why you bought your fake Muslim, your Islam, and your Christian insanity. You said our stuff was evil. Now we said, okay, we're going back to our stuff. Now you want to come? We said, no, you can't come. You niggas ain't got the right to tell us we can fuck with your shit. And you see, family, I'm going to jump and put this up. Because I want you to know how they do us. You see how the white people are all mad about who? About Beyonce doing country music. That's why I'm trying to explain to Campbell's stupid ass about when you see when they think some music is theirs, they don't want you to be doing their stuff. They feel like you incurring on their culture, even though black people created country music too. But they feel like that's their music. And you see them all pissed off on the internet talking about Beyonce, say, hey, you black bitch, stay in your lane. Even though Beyonce been bleaching so long, she look like a white woman anyway. But they know she's not white. Hey, you black bitch, how dare you do our country music? That's our shit. You better stop it and knock it off right now. We're singing a couple of goofy country songs. That racism is palpable. But go ahead, Joby. I'm gonna have Joby show find those videos on YouTube or TikTok. The white people going crazy.
Practice just because it's part of my lineage, just because it's part of your lineage, you don't get to decide. These things are as old as the dirt, and the dirt knows, and the dirt.
He's so mad.
Yeah, you're mad because they're old, but you wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't here when they were done. You said it was evil when you got to us. Go ahead, Joe. That's funny. They mad as hell.
But what I do know is that one, whoever they are definitely scamming them. Two, they are setting them up for failure. And I am convinced they are doing it intentionally. Let's start from the point where he refers to the ground, soil, as dirty. Dirty, that's what he called it. As an African, it has always been weird to me that these people refer to the soil as dirt, but to reach their own. So your points of contact, the earth, soil, it's not even something you respect, hence why you call it dirt. So why the hell do you think the soil is going to give you access to anything that it has within it? Because the soil, no, you don't even respect it. Hence why you call it dirt. That is
exactly.
Secondly,
we know soil is living.
The soil, which again you called dirt, people from your lineage spilled so much of our blood on this soil. The descendants of the people who orchestrated this spirituality you want to partake in by fire, by force, their blood is on the soil. What makes these people think that our ancestors, after everything that they went through at the hands of these people's forefathers, that our ancestors would even want to lay eyes on them, not to talk about work with them? What makes these people think that the spirits that our ancestors are in agreement with would want to lay eyes on these people, not to talk about working with them? The same spirits and gods that your forefathers spent hundreds of years demonizing.
Exactly.
You think they want to see you?
Exactly, demonized. You niggas are evil. What you eat? Just like when we first got Joby. I said, Joby, you think your parents and then your ancestors were evil and the stuff they do? Yes. So Joby, they're not. Yes. Joby, like yes.
And remember, actually, it was at that time a lot of I had been fed a lot of things about my grandma. I was like, yeah, she must be a witch. Yeah, you know.
No, she's nothing. No. That's how bad it was. So that's right. You and now you people to come back because they know that all these fake religions about to go by the wayside because all the truth is going to start coming out because you're in the age of Aquarius. The energy's changing. So now they want to be like, we can come back to the real stuff too, be with you black people. I'd be like, no, too, no, 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 no. But go ahead, Joe.
They want to have anything to do with you.
Exactly.
The unmitigated goal, the caucasity. They scream they
The
are not their
caucasity.
forefathers, but
The
the colonizer in
caucasity.
them is so strong.
I know, not the audacity, the caucasity. That's a new term for me. Shout out to
Alive and kicking hard. And they don't even realize that it shows when they speak. Imagine wanting to practice the spirituality of a group of people whose descendants you don't even respect. You don't care about their opinions and what they think. You are like, I am going to practice this whether you want it or not. That's the colonizer in you. Okay, let's even put history aside. Our ancestors and the spirits that they are in agreement with, the same spirits these people want to work with by fire, by force, are seeing what these people are still doing to their people in real time 2023. But somehow in their delusional heads, they think, oh, after all that the spirits are saying, they would still want to work with them. Listen, I know we have coons in the physical realm, but trust me, there are no coons in the spiritual realm.
I know we got coons. I know we got coons in the damn physical realm, but there's no coons in the spiritual realm. That's right.
This reminds me of this incident that happened in 2020. This EA went to summon an African spirit. Why do these people think African spirits wants to see them? Why? This is why I am strongly of the opinion that the people who are initiating these people, the people who are, introducing them to African spirituality and telling them that it's okay to practice and do whatever they want to do in African spirituality is definitely intentionally setting them up for failure, because these people are going to F around and find out. And what baffled me more about this particular story when I looked into it is that this particular EAWADC summons this African spirit with the intention to use the spirit to attack a black girl. She summoned an African spirit with the intention to use the spirit to go attack a descendant of Africa.
Yeah, you crazy as hell. Exactly. Wow.
What happened?
You can't make this up. It's the caucasity, like I said, the unmitigated goal to make these people think that they can use our own spirits against us. This comment is killing me. This person said she thought she had white privilege with the spirits. This sister commented saying they want to colonize the spirits. I swear. They think they can mess with the spirits the way they mess with things in the physical realm. They think they can make African spirits not only work for them, but also help them fight against descendants of this continent. These people think that the way they colonized the globe and took everybody's ish, they can take the spirits as well. This commenter says this soil is locked. They should try the popes. Yeah, because if they think that they can access our soil and try to connect with the spirits, and that the spirits would want to connect back with them, they are gravely mistaken. I said it before, but let me say it again. Yes, there are coons in the physical realm, but coons not there the spiritual realm, who gets here, make it here. But then again, historically speaking, we all are aware, saying that waiting the Muzungu mind. Now they do. So, F around and find out. You F around spiritually, you find out spiritually. You F around in the physical, well, all I can say is Alabama. Foldable chairs. And wait, so before I go, did that man say Catholicism isn't a close practice? Catholicism is very much a close practice. It's so close a practice you have to be initiated twice, baptism and confirmation. Catholicism can't get any more close than it already is, and that's coming from an ex-Catholic. I laugh when I come by these people's videos talking about the practice African spirituality, because you have to be deceiving yourself to some degree. Because African spirituality work with the spirit realm, ancestors, and all of that. I know these people are not summoning their ancestors. Who you want to call on Christopher Columbus. So African spirituality work with the ancestors. And the ancestors in African spirituality, it's in the name, the African ancestors. So these ancestors cannot work for you. And if you want to even do a very nice, clean experiment, go meet African people and ask them if they become ancestors, if they want to help you when they are in the ancestral realm. Just maybe go to Niger. Go to Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Go and ask them if when they die and they become ancestors, if they would want to help you or your descendants from the ancestral realm.
I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care who initiated you. I don't care what country you went to. I don't care what priest said what. You are not initiated. It's not real. Those people
Right.
stole your money and gave you a fake certificate.
That's
You're
right.
not
That's
initiated.
right.
Please, I'm begging you. These things are passed down through your maternal lineage. Your mother
Your
passes that
mother.
down to you.
Right.
It has to already
Right.
be in your family. If it's not in your family, then it's not real. So if you don't have a Black or African mom, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're practicing, but it's not no African religion. Go sit down.
Yeah, that's the video over there. I mean, they hate the reality, but it is the truth. But they hate the truth. The truth. They don't want to see Africans getting the truth. Once they see actually us learning, it's crazy. You feed us lies, but we don't understand why you fed us lies to keep us away from the truth. You fed us your narrative, which we accepted, but now because you took actually our narrative, which favored you in our evil way, and we're understanding that your narrative is now fake. You're getting mad for me using my own narrative. It is
Yeah, yeah.
crazy, man.
They get mad, but you use your narrative and excluding them, Joe. They're mad about the excluding.
Yeah, they want to be involved so bad. It makes
Yes.
sense. The governance why they won't let go of Africa. They know
Yes.
without culture wise, spiritual wise, uh, livelihood
Yes.
wise, they can survive without us. And that's what I was saying yesterday on my show. We are the power. Enough of, if only we can realize that.
You
But
have the power, but you have the power, but you know that. Most Africans don't know that. The Negro smiling by the white man when you was walking, going to work, didn't know that. You know that.
we are the power, and we need to realize that as African people, we give again and serve our energy to less privileged people, literally
Yes, you do.
dehumanized people, and it is crazy, man. It is super super insane. But let me go through the comments before we get to continue with more matters. I see Jason says, where did I leave the comments? Shout out to you, K. Williams, and have a good day. And have the rest part of your day an amazing one. Yeah, I see Jason was saying that some of these ancestors were cowboys. I think I read that. You're saying that white people still wonder about money, country music, and everything else besides their birth rates. Can't fix stupid with them. I'll look for that video that Keith wants me to share on either. I think I'll find it on TikTok. Easier than
Just
on YouTube.
yeah, go take that. Say white people get mad at Beyonce for doing country music. So you got to do. How dare you, you dirty nigga, do our country music? Now they love it when all these white people doing your rap and your R&B. Look at Justin Bieber. Who is it? And if you get mad about you, shut up, nigga. You ain't got the right to get mad at us doing your music. So what? We're gonna do it. But you, but if you can't keep your own culture, that's when they get mad. It's crazy. But they get talking crazy about you, about Beyonce just doing them. This is take some, ain't no hold 'em. Whatever that country music song is, damn. They going crazy from a song. They feel like they being colonized or something crazy.
This is interesting. I'm just seeing something here. It's interesting.
That's what you saying. These faces, ain't no hold 'em. Mhm.
I'll share that later. Let me first look at this one. This is
Take,
interesting.
take your time, Joby. Take your time.
I see it. Very mad. Let me share. Let me share this one.
They're very upset with country radio stations for refusing to play Beyonce's music.
See?
Beyonce
Damn, even the country stations are refusing. See, I know that all the white people, man. I know the stations were refusing. See, this is who they are, family. Mama, you try to bootlick and smile. The radio stations are refusing to play this woman's shit because she's black. No matter how much damn bleach she used, they know she's a nigga, and they saying no, nigga. Go ahead, Joe.
music do as good as it possibly can. Her fans are trying to get it played on the radio. Well, apparently, country radio stations don't really want to play Beyonce's music. You see, this is a response one fan got from a country radio station when they asked them to play Beyonce's new country song called Texas Hold'em. They said that they do not play Beyonce as they are a country music station. Now, this has caused many fans on Twitter to become very creative and basically pretend like they're country music fans. Then they tweet at different country music stations requesting Beyonce's new music to be played. And apparently this strategy actually ended up working, as the station that originally sent this message ended up changing their mind and started playing Texas Hold'em on their radio station. As of right now, it's not known if other country radio stations are going to follow suit and start playing Beyonce's new country songs as well. But with how dedicated Beyonce...
No, that's the first video. Let me see.
Can you imagine all the radio stations are not playing this woman's music? Can you imagine this crazy shit? All these white radio stations are refusing to pay her stuff because she's black. I want you to know this is who they are. See, this is not no we're taught race. This is who they are psychologically, family. It's over and over again with these people. These are just two goofy songs. They refuse to play this woman's song because she's black. These are country songs. It's not like they're not. We're not telling you not to play country music. These are country songs. So play them. But no, she's a nigga.
Mm-hmm. So you see on this the video, we have this woman who's explaining country music was invented by black people, but
By
these
black
racist
people.
people,
Yeah.
let me read that, are having a breakdown over Beyonce's Texas Hold'em.
Mm-hmm.
Country music began with the banjo.
Yep.
In the 1870s, the banjo
Created by
was
black
seen as
Americans.
an exclusive black instrument, and it was unheard of a white person to play the banjo.
Exactly.
Hillbilly music was later renamed country, and it became the music of the South.
Yes.
And it drew inspiration from slave spirituals, field songs, hymns, and the blues.
That's right, Joby. Every modern music in America was created by black people, Joby. R&B, hip hop, jazz, and country. All of it.
She also adds, in the 1920 to 1930, despite being deeply segregated nation, both black and white hillbilly artists collaborated on the number of popular tracks. After World War I, hillbilly music was officially rebranded as country music and commercialized. Big labels wanted to sell country music, but couldn't do it if it was integrated. Yeah, that is a video from that lady over there on TikTok, and those are the ones
They couldn't sell it if black people were involved. They said no niggas. So that's how they colonize your music, Joe. They colonize everything you do. Then they tell you, yeah, we're gonna do it, but no more niggas.
Despite having all that name, the whole world knows who you are. You know, these people are still gonna show you racism. It's funny.
They're gonna show you who they are. You ain't got no power because you ain't got no power because you make your goofy videos, Joe. But you say this is Texas Hold'em. So what?
Just because you
no
bleach,
radio
just
for you.
because you look white right now, you know, it doesn't mean you present as you're still a nigga. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We know who you are. We don't care about you bleaching your skin. Or you African morons and Jamaican morons bleaching your skin. They still newsflash. They still know you're a nigga.
It's crazy, man. Sorry for Beyonce, man. Sorry. But anyway, John was gonna say is I had to endure that Dolly Patron growing up. My parents had her record. Everyone did. Me too. Me too. I did. And I also see Jabajaba is saying that I don't have to fit cause I can get into the Sons of Italy club. They are all like a toddler. And I also see you're telling Job Screen that you has watched He How on Sundays. Okay, is that a movie or I don't know what's that. But anyway, you also say that Joby should be a good interviewer. That is Anita Ivy. Yeah, she would be. She has a big platform though. Should be a very good. I'd love to do a panel with that probably on TikTok. That would be amazing. I'd love to join her panel maybe one day.
You'll never reach out to her.
I'll try. I'll try. John Muscular says that I have they
Now, I wish I had
don't
my
throw me.
camera. I would show that same face Joby showed the other day when I said I was coming on that night. You're like,
I will try. Also, John was going to say that they have a desire to replace black people. They do and will not stop. It is up to us to know that we are being attacked, not smiling, being friendly, trying to fit in, and all that. It won't work while they know what they want. And John Mosquito is saying that I was watching this Chinese zombie series on the Netflix, and they wearing the Jewish hat and features on their hats prove that the African empire was global, spiritual in our real culture. Okay, that's nice. And okay, pull up Boduk on Beyonce. Okay. What is that? Is that a video? Or what is that? But anyway, you guys sometimes does confuse me. Trust me. But Jason says that.
that's an old TV show.
Oh, okay. Jason says that that's what they create. They are created to do. Black folks always upset with animal beings. With animal being animals. And you're also saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce is so-called billionaires' money shouldn't be an issue. I know that's right, but it's the audacity, man. It's the audacity. The cow. It was the cow. I can't pronounce that.
They call Cassidy.
Caucasian, yeah.
Yeah, Caucasian. But Joby, those Caucasians know that they're not real billionaires, Joby. They know that they know they're the same kind of billionaire as a Kanye West.
That's why none of them could talk when Kanye spoke. Nobody backed Kanye.
That's right. That's right.
Nobody.
That's right. That's right. They knew what time it was. They knew what time it was. That's right. Yeah. Kyrie Irving. Now he said, I gotta apologize. I never said nothing bad about nobody. All I did, Joby, was share a link. I said, if you want to watch it, there's a link in my bio. And then you dirty nigga, you better get down on your knees and say forgiveness. He said, for what? All I did was give a link. I didn't tell nobody to go do nothing. I said, this is a link. If you want to go watch it, it's your choice. Feel free. They said, you dirty nigga, you better stop your shit.
It's crazy.
Because he was calling out the press with a small hat.
Let me read that.
And they lies.
Jibadova says that black farmers created the guitar from a kerosene can and baling wires for strings. Okay, that's amazing. I didn't know that's how it was done. I wish I knew how to play a guitar. That would be amazing. But I also Jibadova say that a 2-pie team put together works as well as a guitar today. Yeah, I know that one. I know the 2 cans thing. I know that is the one I know. I think I know how to make that. I'm sure if I still remember the right, because you also have to know the right strings due to the sounds, and how to align the sounds, if I'm not wrong. And Joe Mosquito, shout out to you. Yeah. Hi Billy. Hi Billy. It's supposed to be Hillbilly. Yeah, I know I mispronounced it correctly, but pardon me. You don't have to correct me. Pardon me. But let me share this video that is just back.
Tell these heathens you speak 3 languages. How dare they? When these most people speak Let them know, Joby. Break them
How,
off.
how dare you, Joe Mosquito? How dare you,
That's
Joe
right.
Mosquito?
That's right. Break them off some.
Language is-
Break them off something proper like. That's right.
Can you speak three languages, or do I help you to jog? What's up? Yeah? Which one? What should I do? But
That's
anyway,
right.
there's a video I've seen I want to share. I don't know if I can find it again. Before we get to wind up, let me use that time to share this video. Let me see. Right. No, liked, yeah. Okay. This one. I don't know what the UN is doing. I just found out this one and I want to know what it is all about as we learn together. So let's see.
You girl, I've tried to make this video like 3 times now. I just end up crying. But anyway, they're fucking with us. They are toying with us like this. They've sat on our heads and they're doing a dancing.
This is the video. This is the video I sent you. This is the video I sent you.
Oh, okay.
But you probably didn't look. You probably got yourself. Yeah, she's in Nairobi talking about they fucking with us because they about to bring the UN to Kenya. Why you think so? Or they about to bring the UN to Africa because they know we Negroes' birth rates. What's good? She got it right. See, they're waking up. Much as Joey don't think they're waking up, the African is waking up, and this is in Kenya where she's at. She knows what time it is. It's like I almost cried. You don't. What are you doing coming? That lady knows why they're coming there to keep the grip on Africa. Go ahead, Joey.
I'm just reading the comments even before I continue. I see one of them is like, nope, they are coming for the coltan mineral that has aided heavily on the current situation in Congo. That is true.
Because no one understands why the UN is moving to Nairobi. Even the employees themselves, I'll see if I can add screenshots. Even the employees themselves are saying they don't understand. The employees in New York, where their headquarters now is, are saying, oh my God, those people, they have anti-LGBTQ laws. How do you expect us to be there? What? New York is the cosmopolitan capital of the world. What? It will be so much harder for us to do our job in Nairobi. Basically, they don't want to move to Africa. The offices in Kenya, people don't understand why you're moving people there, administer everything that has been happening. So for those who are not aware, UN has said that by 2025, they're going to move like a very large percentage of their staff to Kenya to be closer to the people that they care for. They think we are stupid. They think we can't see.
I like
this is the same way that the missionaries came, saying we're going to go help the people. Bring
Exactly.
the people's souls.
Same missionary bullshit. Exactly. Same fake missionary. You're coming to help somebody, and they put that in the fake books, knowing they came to rob, steal, cheat, and kill.
They were busy spying, taking our land. Look where that ended us.
Exactly. Spying, taking our land. That's right.
So, people had managed. Activists have been working. People had managed to low-key start like removing the UN from Southern Africa. The cases had gone, they had put it in the news, what. Because these people, when they send their soldiers, those UN peacekeepers, they are mercenaries. And they go into these villages and they make those girls pregnant and they abandon them. Ask the girls in the IDP camps, go to Lyanton in the refugee camp. Go to DRC, go to Burundi, South Sudan, Somalia. They make these girls pregnant. Haiti. They were in the news, Juicy. You didn't see. Girls are there pregnant, abandoned with their children. So those cases had started coming in and had gone in the public eye, and they were lucky starting to file them out of Southern Africa. And then DRC happened. And then they were like, oh my God, they need us. There's a crisis, humanitarian. No. And then they finagled their way back. Now they're saying they're going to move their headquarters to Nairobi. You know the office they're starting with? The Population Fund. The Population Fund. Something that's going to give them access to the obstetric care of African women, like Kenyan women, Ugandan women. They're going to be able to say, oh, let's run a campaign for contraceptives. You don't know what's in
That's right.
Do you know what they did to the Ethiopian girls who went to Israel when they gave them contraception? None of them now can give birth. Not fiction, not theory. happened, go and look in the news. Again, I'll see if I can add
I
to the
just in
screenshot,
Ethiopia.
but honestly,
You were in Kenya. They did you in Kenya too, lady.
Yep.
It was about to be pop. Go ahead, Joby.
Yeah, in schools.
I'm having a busy day, so I don't know. I don't mean to shout. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I'm reading. The people have told us of the stories of how they took over the other continents. We are seeing with our own eyes. The Native Americans have told us, guys, this is how it started, and then it went to this one, and then it went to this one. When they finish talking, they get off of the chair, and then the in Australia, the natives there, they tell us, guys, this is how it started, and then this happened, and then this happened. People in South Africa are telling us, guys, this it looks exactly like this. This is how it happened. The Palestinians are like, guys, this is how it happens, and we are just sitting there, continuing, taking our babes to Paris, going where, buying what, doing what. If we really were about this life right now, we would flood the emails of the UN. We would shut down their website with inquiries of why are you moving to Africa?
I know that.
What is the reason? Because even the employees don't know why it's so rushed. They were just sitting there. Imagine you're sitting there and then you get an email. Oh, by the way, we are planning on moving our offices by 2025 to a whole different continent. They don't want even them.
Because the employers are not the power lady. The power of the Ashkenazim, the cats with the small hats. Africa's now waking up. We got to be there because we're going to go war with these young niggas. We looking at TikTok. We know what time it is. This is the wealth of the world, and we're not going to sit no New York while the wealth of the world is trying to get free. We're not going to allow that.
I was seeing that the US, let me see if I can find the article. The US is looking forward to ban TikTok on literally globally right now.
They're trying to ban it. They're trying to ban it. Yeah, because exactly. They're trying to ban it because TikTok has caused too much damage. It's been way more damaging than YouTube. TikTok has been instant. That's why I said TikTok has been so damaging. I'm so mad that it took Big Cheese so many years. Come on, Keith, get on that. Man, I can't remember that TikTok going. Man, when I get on that TikTok, I started getting on. I never went on panels on YouTube. I started getting on panels. I said, boy, this is real time dangerous here, Jack. This TikTok is some dangerous shit. This is real for real. This is instant. And I knew, and you knew they were coming after it. They coming after it because TikTok, it ain't fucking YouTube. TikTok is instant in your face, telling you the truth. Even though it's got its censorship, of course it does. But TikTok is TikTok is the most dangerous thing these people have ever come across. I know it's the most dangerous shit I've ever seen. It's real time shit on that bitch. TikTok is so dangerous. You know, TikTok, you scroll through them live. Man, they know what it is. Like, oh no, we gotta stop this shit. We gotta stop this TikTok shit.
It is very quick, and it is very quick. And let me read. They're saying that was late in 2022. The Congress barred federal employees from using it on government devices. And last year, the administration backed legislation sponsored by Senator Mark Warner and more than 24 senators to give it new power to ban TikTok and other foreign-based technologies.
And like I said, all that, Joby, and I try to tell you it's some damn Chinese that no. If it was Chinese, stuff about America, the Chinese would love it. They wouldn't ban the stuff I'm saying. You get banned when you tell the truth about America. Everybody knows that. But they say, oh, it's about the Chinese. It's the Chinese out. We're fighting China. Now, you can say what you want about China on this bitch. Say some shit about America, the war against Ukraine, the war in damn Palestine. They blocking the hell out your ass. They try to block you, it's getting out there because TikTok is real time. TikTok is the most real time app I done seen. It's real time on the spot, Jack. It's dangerous. So it's hard to be banned when it's instant. YouTube, you gotta wait and go through and say, nah. YouTube, TikTok, you just scroll, boom, boom, boom. You're in somebody's live all the time. talking real shit. Like, oh, Jack. So, go ahead, Joe.
Easy. But lately, for us, we've been getting a lot of strikes. I don't know why. Our TikTok here, the 254 TikTok has been getting strikes. It's like we're getting some haters who just
They
don't
kill.
or maybe
Yeah, so
the
you
white
get
people just
we
sending
getting
the,
strikes over we getting strikes over there, Joey. What happened? I know I kept saying you guys that like yesterday you guys had no drink. I got it said be careful of this live. It's got alcohol and drugs. Like what?
who are drinking literally the stock of meat, and they told us consumption of things on this live is not allowed. We're like, okay. Then they told
Yeah,
us,
yeah, yeah.
the things you're talking has some age restriction. Also today, actually, Shman was banned for 70 minutes. That is almost an hour early.
Wow. Oh yeah. I thought the damn internet went out, but the power went out. So that's what yeah, because now that you're growing, you got see whenever you start getting an audience, Joby, your influence. Now you're dangerous. The influence that you're now having on that TikTok channel is dangerous. That's why instantly when I got on TikTok, I had all them followers who followed me over there. I would say 3 words and my shit was going off. Like, hey, yeah, hey, everybody, welcome to Blackout Fire. Click, you were banned for a week. I'm like, God damn.
No black on fire in this
That's
thing, you
right. A Blackout Fire for
know.
you, nigga. A Blackout Fire for you, nigga. So,
It's
so.
crazy. But let me go to the comments before I get to wind up. I
Wrap up.
see Jason says, Kyrie, Kyrie Evan,
That's
the
it, Kyrie
so-called
Irving.
walk brother with the is created half breed girlfriend and baby that doesn't look nothing black. What are we talking about there, Jason? I'm lost there. I'm kind of
He's
lost. What are we talking
talking about Kyrie Irving is the guy who was claiming all that stuff about I just get a link and he refused to say he was sorry. But don't think he's trying to tell you, don't think he's a revolutionary because he wouldn't even get with his own African women. So he's saying he's probably got some mixed some damn either some white woman or some Hispanic woman. I don't know what kind of I don't follow basketball, so I don't know what kind of woman he's got. Exactly. They never really real revolutionaries because they scared. What can Kyrie Irving do but bounce the ball? That's why they give him so much money because it's moronic shit. What can he really do? Nothing. So
John sorry.
go, Joey.
John Mosley says that they are just like security guards deter to deter crime, but in this case, to deter any uprise, and the military is just there for show. Exactly, and that is true. And also see, Jibba says, "I'm glad I was smart enough to not take that ugali job." I mean, I know that's right, because
What
also my
ugali?
sister,
What
my
ugali
sister,
job? Ugali job? What ugali job is that?
the ugali job, the the
I don't
the
know.
the, the
Oh, the jab. Oh, yeah, the big ugali. I told you
not
guys not to. And the funny part about it, yeah, I forgot to call you. Yeah, I forgot to joke. So we ain't said it for so long. Shit. So yeah, and you got millions out of it. Now what you see, I should have made Joey play. I would play tonight. But you guys see him now trying to be slick. Tedros up there, the world. Hey, listen, we didn't make nobody lock down. We don't got the power. We didn't tell these Africans to do that. We didn't force nobody to because they're scared. Unlike black people, white people know that they're being KILLED. And they're like, something's got to happen. We coming for somebody. Because you got millions of people taking the dirt, you know what, right? So taking the dirt NAP, taking the dirt nap, and no one's saying nothing about it. It's a quiet genocide. So everybody involved is now trying to claim they didn't have nothing to do with it. We didn't force nobody to lock down. We didn't tell nobody to wear masks, Joby. We didn't say do it. We didn't force anybody to get any
I mean, I think
shot.
there's a time we were trying to, I don't know, I'm trying to remember the right words. That's why I'm trying to, when we said how they forced everyone on lockdown, the VACCINE, and said that they shall not be held accountable, something like that. They did say that was a that was, I think, last year or 2 years ago, after them after some articles and information started coming out about the effects of the VACCIN, they were like, we didn't force anyone and nobody shall be held accountable. So it makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense when they say all this, you know. It's
Yeah,
they
and that-
say
that-
they didn't say nobody. They didn't force no one to go to the
Yeah,
hospital.
exactly. We didn't force nobody to take it. We didn't force. I thought you said we wouldn't take me no job. You locked down countries. Well, those are those leaders that did it. You told those leaders to do it. You forced them to do it. They didn't just do it. Them morons and say let's lock down the country. When Magufuli said he wasn't going to do it, you told him he better do it. There's going to be consequences. He didn't have no IMF loans. You couldn't do that to him. You can say we're going to call in your debt. I don't got no debt with you bastards. Talking about. I'm not going to do it.
Sounds like some Mark Zuckerberg shit, you know. I don't know anything about some of these platforms, you know. I'm the one behind it, but I don't know what happens, you know.
That's what they're all saying now, Joey. They're all crying wolf. They don't know nothing. They never force you to do nothing.
Yep. We shall see when the justice people shall be seeking justice. Ricky Snow says that this week as African men going to stand by and watch their women get raped. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. Ricky Snow. If you could catch my show earlier today, I did say of where right now the ignorance of most of the African people, it has gotten worse to the point where even dressing is a problem, especially for women. You know, if I put on some nice clothes, let's say a short dress, you think I'm dressing up for, you know, showing someone some thighs or some ass. You think I'm trying to show it to you. You know, that's the African, especially men, the mindset, and that's why actually the rape cases of rape have always increased, and most of these men walk scot-free because they're like, oh, the woman was the one who was on the wrong. She was not properly dressed. You have a wife, especially the men with the ones who are married, especially, they are the worst, let me tell you. Like, oh, why dress like, but the deep inside they're like, I can't wait to get you, you know. They're like, oh, you dress like a holy
exactly.
can't wait to catch you. Like, if they get the opportunity to, oh no, you gone. And that is someone who has wives and kids. You just look at you like, bro, you just look like someone who has a family. Why, you know? So it is crazy, you know. It is crazy. And also say Jerome was going to say that shout out to Big Cheese for getting us addicted to TikTok. I know, that's right. He told you guys
the mosquitoes on it, like the mosquito be everywhere on there. That's right. You know, because I refused to be on it. Because I was lied to. I was listening to these other, it's a bunch of coonery. Nah, it's always going to be coonery everywhere you go. But it's some real information being shared on. I think TikTok has got the most real information shared on more than any other platform because it's real time. It's like, you know, I don't got time to be on the panels because I'll be too busy. But the times I were on them, it was some the young cats I was with, man, with some really good, deep discussion panels. So, yeah, like I said, shout out to TikTok. That's why they want to, you know what I'm talking about, get rid of Twitter, get rid of no damn, especially no fucking fake YouTube, no fake ass Facebook at all. No fake ass Instagram. That's about getting rid of them. But TikTok is so dangerous. I noticed when I first started, I said, whoa, this some dangerous shit here, buddy. That's why they don't want to get rid of this. They don't want to get rid of this goddamn thing. Because unlike YouTube, it seemed like YouTube connect everybody with no. Not like TikTok. TikTok connects you instantly to everybody around the world. Instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to follow people, you know, you don't have to do none of that. You know, you just watch
exactly.
You know.
Instantly. Somebody can be you can exactly. You can be scrolling next, you know, your ass in Gaza with bombs being dropped. Like, say, God damn, what's going on in this thing? I'm in Gaza, family. They're dropping bombs on my ass. Oh shit. Stay safe, nigga. Stay safe. Then you scroll the next thing. Hey, I'm over in Ukraine. Somebody just shot a lady in the face. See that right there? Like, oh shit. She ain't got no damn face.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let Joby get out of here, fam. It's the weekend.
Jiba says TikTok is bad, but Google is okay. I mean, make that make sense. That is a question you're posing. Jom is
Yeah,
just
we
saying
know.
that the app delete. Sorry.
No, I'm saying I was saying we know exactly. We know
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Exactly. We
Jom
know.
just
We know
says
it's no better. Oh, go ahead,
mm-hmm.
Jimmy.
They have been deleting a lot of my comments recently on
All the
TikTok.
time. All the
Me off.
time. All the time they delete. They did. I was trying to talk to Joey, just regular shit to Joey, and Shamani did on that show. I couldn't do it. They kept deleting it. And I tried to text some regular stuff to Joby. I think that was the more, and they do some. They do delete the hell out of them comments on TikTok. But like I said, whatever Big Cheese is at, shout out to him.
He's on the comment.
Oh, he showed up. Okay. Big Cheese asked me for at least a year to join that shit. I wish I would have joined it. I said, nah, I can't join that shit. It's too much coonery on there, man. Because I got to listen to these other morons. Oh, family, I'll be on tonight, though. I'm coming back on today. Since I'm home, shit, I'll be back on tonight. I wanted to learn how to make these commercials. I had to do more work. But said you're working a Big Cheese, you work got. I deserve the praise. You do. I ain't gonna lie to you because he was right. It took me about a year of a Big Cheese telling me to get on that shit. That shit dangerous. Even though it blocks a lot of stuff and it censors a lot of stuff, you can't censor when somebody just go, you scroll up and your ass in Gaza. What's this? I'm in Gaza. They trying to kill me, nigga. Oh shit. He's in Gaza. I'm down in South Africa. This was happening. So it takes you around the world. And so I knew they're gonna probably come for Job and them because Job and them tell too much truth. So now they're getting all these damn things on their thing. You're inappropriate. Your conversation is because they see that their audience is growing. It's a danger. Look, I was at Job, we see people with these fake numbers, 100,000, 200,000 followers. They don't got no real influence. It's all fake. With you, they come after you because you're having real influence. That's dangerous. That's when they come after you. When you guys say, oh, they got the numbers. That's because they're saying stupid shit. Who cares? You start saying real stuff, that's when they're coming for you. You know?
And I love TikTok because if anyone just gets to join your live, they follow you because once they hear something constructive and makes sense to them, they'll come back later another day to watch. They're like, okay, I found the page. Okay, let's go. Follow and live, you know.
They will. They you get followers quick. Now I got almost got 7,000 followers on one damn page. I got 6 on one and 7,000. I just started that shit back in May of last year. So like I said, it's the best. I need to give Big Cheese a prize for that shit. I'm so glad he brought me. I said, God damn, I could have been on this shit years ago if I was listening to Big Cheese. God damn, I probably had like 100,000 subs on this bitch, 100,000 followers on this goddamn shit before they shut me down.
But anyway, family, thank
Much
you,
love,
Big Cheese,
family.
for connecting the family, and all that. But much love, family, coming to the end of today's conversation.
Right.
It's been amazing, a great week. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the episodes brought to you by the Blackout Fire Network. And of course, reminder, if in case you're new here, kindly download our app on the Google Play Store. Rather join us officially through
Let me
our
ask you a
website.
question, Joe, before we leave. Are those chairs that we bought, are they coming built, or do we gotta build them ourselves? Are they coming in a box?
What do you mean?
The chairs that we ordered that are coming Monday or Tuesday, are they gonna come already made, or they gonna come where you gotta build them yourself?
I didn't get that question.
Okay, look, the chair that you're sitting on right now, right? It's already built, right? It's already complete. It's complete. So I'm saying the chairs that we ordered for the office, are they coming complete like the one you got there, or are they coming in a box where you gotta assemble them yourself?
Complete.
Okay, cool, shit, good, all right. See, when you order them here, Joby, they come in a box. You gotta build this shit yourself. They don't come complete. Yeah, we gotta build them ourselves.
That's a good. They can't. They are scam fully packaged. You know, like everything all set up. Only
I
the
don't got.
foundation.
You got Shimani. I still don't know Shimani's channel on TikTok, Big Cheese. I don't know what it is. I know she ain't blocked us, but she ain't told us what it is. 'Cause I know her Instagram is back open again, but I don't know her TikTok. Since I don't never follow her, it don't show up in my feed. Like Joby's come through every now and then. Joby don't be on social media at all, right? And then every time I go on, I need to start going. I never go on Instagram. I don't even know how to use that fuck. I'm be honest. I need Joby. I don't even know how to use that Instagram shit. I be needing Joby to show me. I'll be honest. I don't even know how to use that shit. So I'll be honest. But every time I go on it to see what the lady posted, and then I know when it's got like the thing lit up on Joby's picture, I can tap on the Joby like some, I guess it's a story or something, and I can watch Joby do some story with that. But I seen always catching when she's doing some rap. I'm like, I gotta go, nigga. I'm out. Yeah, she be rapping hard, boy. Got the whole she got the whole thing down too, boy. Joby should have been a gangster rapper. Follow Joby, family, please. Follow Joby on Instagram, y'all. I don't look at it. Follow Joby. It's I don't know. It's like, is it Joe? Is it? I think it's Natalie Joby. Joby Natalie.
Natalie_Joby.
The Natalie _Joby. Follow Joby, you guys. Follow her. You'll like it. Joby's funny on there. But follow when she but don't tell her you on there. Follow when she gets in comfortable when she does a rap thing, boy. Joby be hard. Joby scary, Jack. Whoa. Let me get out of here. Joby rapping like she about to put a cap in somebody's ass.
Family, have a beautiful weekend. He's lying, you know. Just follow me and see. I pulled down all my pictures, so there's less to see. Literally, I pulled.
Oh, there's no pictures of. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about Joby. I'm gonna be honest before we leave. Joby is a picture. I loved her, Joby. It was just sweet, right? But not sweet picture, right? But it had Katie in it, so I knew. I said. So every now and then, that picture I loved to watch Joby. It just was innocent. It was cute, right? But I knew Joby pulled it down because Katie was in that shit, right? And check this out. Joby don't ever, and I know Joby so well, right? But Joby does a show. Joby rather play that old ass Black Eyed Peas theme song than the new one, because I know Katie's in the new one. I know Joby don't play the new one that we need to tell Danny to make a new one. Joby don't.
You a new one. I told him.
See? Joby don't play the new theme video. Cause I know it's got Katie in that shit.
Done with that, you know. Bye, baby. Bye. Bye. That's all. Bye.
I knew it.
We can put you toxic.
I was thinking, why should we playing this old video? I said, Katie ass.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin our brand as well, you know, out there, you know, putting people consider us as.
Oh, put your Instagram in the chat, Joby. Put your Instagram in the chat, they say. Put your Instagram in the chat. Yeah, follow Joby, you guys.
All right.
Follow Joby. Joby does good. She does some good stuff, too, though. And you guys will see parts of her new apartment, too, every now and then. But watch when she become a gangster rapper. She still got that, and I'm like, whoa. So, sometimes I click, because you click on, I don't know what you about, because usually Joby's all sweet. Sometimes I click on, she be like, yeah, you motherfucking bitches better recognize it's me. I'm like, whoa, I'm out of here. I'm out, Jack. I'm gone.
Yeah. Much love. That's it. Big Cheese. Hope you've gotten it, and to everyone probably.
Yeah, follow her. And Shimani's, I think it's Shimani254 or something. I don't know what it is. I'll be on the Instagram. I need to learn how to use it because we got to get I'm gonna have the girls. I have the girls learn how to use it so we can do affiliate marketing. I think I'm gonna put Sheila on Instagram. Joby said she knows how to use it. Put Christina on Facebook and Barbara on Twitter.
I
know. What happened?
Huh? Joby says, Joby, if you put it on the chat, you don't shake your ass no more. But I don't anyway.
You don't. She don't. She don't never shake her ass.
That's why me
Joby
making
dance.
crazy funny videos, even I laugh at myself because I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
Joby
that's
might dance. I've never even seen Joby. So I don't watch now. I never even seen Joby dance anymore in there. I see Joby. I only see Joby. I miss. I've never caught a video like in 3 years of Joby doing any dances at all. So
I saw you
like
viewed
I
my
said,
story today, unless someone was using your phone. I don't know if it was
what
me, maybe
what
you did.
what story was it? Which one was it? What was
I
on
was
it?
just dancing a little bit there.
I didn't see you dance. Oh yeah, you was in the you was in your you was in your office. Was that you in the boots?
Yeah.
I want you that was Shamani or Joby. I barely caught it. I was looking for something else. I said, is that Joby right there? Yeah, Joby was
Yeah.
doing like some yeah, like a red coat on, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my
Go
outfit
look.
today.
Yeah, go look at Joby. I wasn't sure if that was Shamani. I said, "Mama, Shamani shit." Who shit? I thought she might, because they used to share each other's pictures and shit across their things. So I thought that might have been Shamani. I was looking. I wasn't sure. I was busy. Shit. I went. Calm down, Joby. I wasn't trying to. I didn't know. I wasn't saying it was. I didn't know it was you until you started dancing, using the studio dancing. Yeah, go check out Joby's dance. It was cute. She was doing some dancing in the studio. Yeah, that's how I knew it was you. Because the first thing I said, is that Shamani? Because I couldn't tell. Hell, I didn't know shit. Whatever. I don't be on TikTok, goddammit. I mean on Instagram. But I need to start being over there. But yeah, go check out Joby on follow Joby on that's what Joby does most of her posting at on Instagram. Go and follow her on Instagram. You didn't know. God damn, Big Cheese, when you didn't know Katie no longer here. Wow, Big Cheese. Wow.
You missed the story then. You missed the whole thing.
Big Cheese, we had to fire Katie 2 weeks ago. He usually big in them YouTube streets. You never know. Katie's on the bread line. Katie's on the bread line, Big Cheese. She's on the bread line. Yeah, Katie's gone. Wow, Big Cheese is up. Yeah, Katie got the boot. She's talking crazy. We had to let her go. We had to let her go out there and see what the real world is like. Yeah, Katie's no more. Katie's out there selling peas on the road in a big bucket.
Whatever she's doing. No, whatever she's doing.
We need to. I'm gonna ask Shamani. In about another 3 weeks. I'm gonna ask Shamani how Katie doing. Cause I seen some. Cause look, I was on Instagram this weekend. I caught Shamani out with her girlfriends, and Katie wasn't with her because Katie ain't got no money. See, Joby already know.
I'm a CIA. What do you expect, man? What do you expect? I don't need to follow your socials to know everything. You know.
See, I be getting sick. See, Joby's the boss, and I get secondhand information. I be all late. Anyway, fam, we gotta let Joby go home. Much love, guys.
Yeah, much love, family. Have a beautiful
I'll be back. I'll be back on later tonight, guys.
Yeah, come back tonight and ensure you tell Big Cheese what's up. It seems like he missed the network.
Big Cheese,
yeah?
Big Cheese, come on tonight. When you come back on tonight, Big Cheese, I'll explain to you everything that happened, the whole ordeal. It's a
Story
really
time tonight, Sid.
it's her fault. Yeah, third time tonight. I explain it when he comes. I won't talk about it until he comes in. Yeah, I won't talk about it until he comes in. See, I told this button to be part of the WhatsApp chat room. We put her old text in there. She said, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to expose you. I said, please do. I said, don't worry. I'll put your chats in there for you. I'll put it in there for you. You with your crazy ass. You shit. Talking crazy. But anyway, tonight, family, I'm going to do the regular show with when Big Cheese. I know you guys already know what happened with Katie. Big Cheese 2 weeks late. 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks ago, goddammit. So I'm gonna stop the show and then fill Big Cheese in, family. Let him know what happened. He didn't know Katie was even gone. Shit.
But yeah, much love. Have a beautiful weekend, family. Asanteni sana once again for being with us throughout the week. Much love. Thank you so much for being with us, and of course for being part of the Black Hot Fire Network. You know, and have a beautiful weekend. Yeah, keep
Peace,
also
family.
safe, drive safe. Don't knock nobody out there because that dude had to do whatever he had to do. Calm down and drive safely. But yeah, much love.
I'll do the regular show tonight until you come in, Big Cheese. I don't know if you're gonna make it tonight or not. When you come in, I'll start. Everybody already knows the story, but you 2 weeks late. I'll tell it tonight, but everybody else in the chat room, they already know they already know about this. They already know Katie's gone. Katie's been gone for 2 weeks. So yeah, when you come in, I'll go back over everything.
Yeah. Peace, family.
So
Good night.
So much love, family. And so we gotta watch out. Joby ain't gotta grab no more lamps no more. No more vases. I don't know if it's a vase or a lamp or whatever the hell that